and they would say that this Frank would just fume when Jacques won competitions. Frank and Jacques' life took a very sinister turn in August of 1993 when at one of the bars that they frequented, they met Chris Anderson. He was a 35-year-old man who was a drifter, and he didn't have a place to sleep for that night when Jacques offered for the guy to sleep at their place. When they arrived at the flat, they did take part in intercourse, the three of them, and it is said that Frank became jealous when he saw that Jacques is allowing Chris to do to Jacques what Frank is not allowed to do, whatever that may be. And he grabbed the nearest thing that he could and he stabbed Chris Anderson to death. They went to do things further with Chris's body, which I'm not going to discuss here, but when they were happy that this man is dead, and both of them took part in the killing, they then discarded his body on a gravel road near Attridgeville. Now, as part of saying both of them took part, it was Frank who initiated the killing. Jacques did not know that this was going to happen, but when he saw what Frank was doing, he willingly took part in it. After their first killing, for the next 2 years, the men frequented bars and picked up their victims to murder. In November of 1993, Frank and Jacques met a 30-year-old man and a 15-year-old boy whose names nobody has ever known, who asked them for money. Jacques and Frank said to them, "Sure, we'll give you money, but you need to give us sexual favors in return." The boy and the man agreed, and they took them back to their flat, and that is where they had intercourse with this 30-year-old man and a 15-year-old boy. Their plan was to pay them, so they took them to another desolated area to pay them. And an argument ensued about the payment because they offered them more at the place where they met than what they were going to pay them now. These poor people, the 30-year-old man and this young boy, not knowing who these people are that they are arguing with, they stood their ground on, "You didn't say this was what you were going to pay us." And they were then eventually shot, strangled, and again, horrible things done, and just left there to die. Frank and Jacques would later on confirm that they were the people who killed them, but didn't know who they were, what their names were, where they were from. So that is quite sad to know that somebody's loved ones died there, and they, until today, don't know